Mischief Makers level. Mind you, I did this all quite a while ago. So I modeled everything in here. I used tutorials online to try and figure out how to do the grab mechanics and stuff. I got a good chunk of things figured out. I went for a solid jetpack instead of a burst because it was just a little harder to get programmed in here. So instead you got kind of the slow levitate kind of thing, but I feel like it gives kind of the same vibes. The other thing I was having trouble with was grabbing, so I got the grabbing animation to work, and it's pretty good. It works midair too, and you can, oh shoot, okay, hold on, if I screw up here, it might extend the video a little bit, sorry. But you can actually grab these guys, and it works opposite to what your controls are, just like in the N64 version. I got this bomb here, it's modeled, it's got a little bit of animation on it already, but I just never really got anywhere with it. Those fireballs there, they have collision, but they don't kill yet. The lava obviously kills. I put a lot of effort into like drop animation, so you'll see like you go up and she's kind of doing the normal jump. Then on the drop, her leg extends and she kind of does this like superhero fall pose. And I got that all in there. You can crouch, and the crouch is R1, so it holds you in place, locks you in place when you do it. And if you hit X, the jump, it does a slide. But if you've played the old games, you know that off of a slide, you can do a slide jump. So I put that in there too. So if you, hold on, so you just gotta, it's kind of wonky, but you R1X to slide, and then you let go to jump, because you already have the momentum, right? Oh no, wait, or hold on, maybe you, oh, okay, so actually, you know what, I completely forgot my own programming, but you can hold R1, it locks you in place, you press the slide button, and then you let go of the R1, and it lets you jump. So it actually flows pretty smooth. What else do I got here? Oh, I kind of added on this little entryway thing. Ignore this cage, and this guy in the cage. You can bonk this and knock him out if you want, because the collision detection's wonky. And I tried to get this guy to animate a little better, this guy in the cage, but I could not get him to just jump back and forth for some reason. You can see up front here in the foreground there's a lot of different items. So I've pretty well modeled a good chunk of the items that were in the original Mischief Makers. Well, I mean, good chunk of the normal everyday items. Like you can see all the different colored gems there. Tried to make this seem a little more lived in. I try to use my own models because I don't really like using other people's stuff. So pretty well everything in here is modeled by me, by hand, or whatever. There's another one of those guys that I tried to make jump, couldn't quite get it to work. But you can see, you can't walk through the space, but you can crouch slide. Well, prove me wrong, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of wonky sometimes, but it's still pretty good. And you can kind of get tricky and, yeah. Honestly, even though I haven't really attained much in this, I'm pretty proud of it. I modeled this Mischief Makers girl off of Marina Light Years, but I didn't want it to be just Marina, so I modeled my own thing. She's supposed to be like version 2.0 in my game, and eventually I was going to have it so that you could find Marina and she would be like rigged up to the monolith, and like, I don't know, I had a whole thing kind of figured out, but it just didn't really work out. This is a little bit much for one man, so instead I kind of let it die, but I'm pretty happy with how far it came. So there's just your little update on it. Maybe someday I'll pick it up again, but there's already probably, I don't know, maybe like 200 hours of work in this, so, and I have a life as well, so it's just shit happens. But if you want to play my game, come on here. It's Mischief Makers test demo, work in progress, probably forever, but enjoy. So I put that in there too. So I put that in there too.